going to do something interesting. I'm going to show you how you can autofill the current date and autofill the current time. So how do we do this? This will help you for your data records and data presentation. For example, you have this, you want to show the login date and the login time of your employees, or you can add it for anything, any data record keeping. So what you do now is when you go on login date, for example, in the first cell, I'll press control and on the colon and I'll press enter. The date is there. That is the current date. As I'm recording this video, it's on the 29th of September. If you want it to show together with a year in the same cell, you just right click, then you go on format cells. Then you can choose where it shows the exact day, the month, and the year. For example, I'll click here and I'll do this. It will show me today is a Sunday, 29th September. This is the current date. And that, just like that. And if I want to drag the date, something that I'll be doing is a daily thing, so I'll just double click on this. When I go on the cell, on the, if you can see my cursor here, when I go on the right bottom corner of the same cell, it will show a plus sign. Then I double click. When I double click, what to do is it will give me all the days from Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It gives me all the dates filled here. So 29th. So on Tuesday, it will be October the 1st. So it shows me exactly which day and the date that day will be, the exact day. It's easy. It's like me having a calendar with me right there. Right there, yeah. So now let me show you how you can put now the login, the time. Now how you can autofill the current time as at the time you're doing it. For example, let's say on this particular date on a Sunday, this employee login time, for example, they just report right now. I'll say I've reported, boss. So what I'll do is, oh, this is the time you reported. I'll say Control Shift, the same key I use for date, which is a colon, but this time around I hold Control Shift, then this, then enter. So the time is 22:01. When I check my time, 22:01. Okay, it's now 02. So when I press again on the second day, on Jan, for example, also control this 02. So this is 22:02. This is the current time. The time I did this was 22:01. This is 22:02. So I don't want to drag the time because time changes every time, and then so I'll be entering as an pay employee. So for example, let me just go on the corner of this one and double click. It will just formulate per hour. It will just calculate hourly, which I don't want to do this because employees will become, for example, if they came on the same time, like on this actual, all of them arrived at 22:01. So I'll just hold shift and drag down and control D so that I have the same time. All these guys on this particular days, they have the same time. Okay, so that's how you do. It's easy, just easy like this. Now let's say you want to have even the time, you can change the format. The time, the date, you can change the format. Like I showed you, just right click, go on format cells, you change how your time you want it to look. You want it to be PM, AM. For example, let me just go on the first one. I'll right click, then I'll go on format cell. I'll go where it says PM, AM. I'll select, then I'll say okay. So for example, it shows me 10 PM for my first date. Okay, so it shows 10 PM. Do you want to see my time like this? Or I want to see it in that other format of 22 instead of 10 PM. So it's my choice. I can do this. Simple as that. Now, if you want to have both the time and the date in the same cell, let me show you. Here on top of login date, I just want to use this cell on top here. If you're able to see it, I don't know, on top here. Okay, let me just put a few here. Okay, yes. Here, so I want to put the date and the time in the same cell. So what do? I'll first control, I want the date to be the first, then I leave it, then I leave a space. I want the time and the date to be in the same cell. Then I'll say shift control for the time. See, I have the current date, the 9th, or today is the 29th. On the 9th, this is the date, the day, this is the month, which means the 9th month, and the year. and the time 22:04, the current time. So I can have date and time in the same cell. Instead of having login date, login time, I can have them together, so it just give me the data throughout. So for more videos like this, kindly subscribe, hit the notification bell, so at each time I post a video, you'll be able to be notified, and follow for more. Thank you for your time. Enjoy your day and enjoy your practice. Thank you.